Hey guys, RageCage20 here, coming at you with another episode of A Beginner's Guide to Dark Souls 1, how to get better at this game and how to make it a lot easier to play through. In the last episode, we took on the bell gargoyles and destroyed them pretty easily, rung that bell, so we're halfway to getting to that location right in front of us, Sen's Fortress. As you can see, it's all barred up. We need to ring both those bells to open that bad boy up so we can get in there. That's our destination. Now we're going to start working towards that. As I mentioned, we're going to go farm for another ring, since I mentioned that this ring can help save your life, which I think it saved my life 3 times so far, but not really that great of a ring much later in the game. But we're going to get another ring that's going to make Capra Demon our next boss that we're heading towards, technically the 4th boss. Hey, that person that was fighting the gargoyles beat him. He rang the bell. Yes, we're going to get a ring that's going to make Capra Demon a lot easier. As you see, we spent some souls. I put some more into strength, some more into vitality and endurance, and that's about it. I haven't put anything into anything else yet because we don't really need dexterity yet. That'll be for late game scaling. We don't need attunement. We really don't need. You never need resistance unless everything's at 40 and you just play the game that much. So yeah. Just more in strength, more in vitality, more in endurance. Just keep scaling those up if you're going for a strength weapon. Otherwise, it's dexterity, vitality, and endurance. Now, or intelligence, faith, whatever you're doing. So now there's going to be a pretty strong demon down here. I actually recommend not fighting him. We will fight him later in the game, but he's very, very easy to run past. So we're just going to run past him. That's what we're going to do. These guys, once you figure them out, are pretty easy to fight, but they do a lot of damage and it takes a little bit to figure them out. While we do have an easy bonfire to get back to them, to keep trying them again and again, I don't feel like doing that right now, so we're not going to. Instead, we're going to go deep into this forest. Watch out for these plants. They can be quite powerful. Well, not powerful, but they can be annoying if you let them hit you before you hit them. They can be a little bit annoying. But they also do drop a lot of very useful items that we will want for later in the game. So if you can get a few of them for free, that's really awesome. If not, don't worry about it. We can buy the ones we're going to need later in the game. Alright, so as you see, there's one in the ground there. He usually pops up when you run past him. You can sometimes hit him out of the ground and do a little bit of early damage to him. But as you see, it's not needed yet. See if we can... There we go. Get him out of the ground. This one dropped a purple moss clump. 2 purple moss clumps. They can drop either red, purple, or... I forget what the other one's called, but has white flakes on it. The purple one we have helps reduce poison. That's going to be very useful when we go against Squarelog. For right now, we don't need it. There's some more souls there that you can pick up. I think this one's 800. No, 1,000. 1,000 souls. So the item we want is right there. That's the item we're going for. We can't get it at the location that we're at. However, we have to do a little hunting for it. So something you can do here to make this easier for you. I don't think I'm going to... I don't really need to rest at it because it's not that big of a deal. You can roll through here. Bam, here's a bonfire. I will light it. This bonfire will come in handy when you're going for a Sif when you go through that door. You need the Crest of Artorias that you saw in the last episode. That's 20,000 souls to get. But that is a really good place to farm. If you can get 20,000 souls without spending any in the beginning of the game and open this up, you can get approximately about 7,000 souls per run through of the enemies in there. And it's a really, really, really good farming area. We're not taking on men, are we? No, we're doing that later. Boom. So yeah, I highly recommend that if you're a pyromancer. That's a really good place to farm souls, so you can keep getting your pyromancy stronger. Kill those guys, because if you all these 3 guys that you saw here before grabbing this item, because otherwise all 3 will pop up at once and ambush you. And just kill them one at a time, and they're not that big of a deal. The blood red moss clump helps reduce bleed buildup, so that can be very helpful if something's about to bleed you out and you have that prepared and ready to go. So in here, there's some more of those tree guys. There's also, you see that big pile there that looks like feet lying before us. Those things will get up and try to attack us. However, we don't even need to go over to that direction. That's the direction of another boss that can come now or later. It's a pretty easy boss. But instead, we want to attack this poor defenseless tree. Kill this tree because it's blocking the way to where we want to go, and we won't have to even deal with that guy. Because this can be pretty hard if you don't have a weapon that can cut through its resistances. Now these things are pretty easy. They look creepy as fuck, but they're not that bad. And just move on. I don't think you need to kill this tree to get past, but it's a moving tree, it's creepy, and it gives you souls, so let's kill it. It's creepy as hell. It moves, it wiggles around. I don't like my trees wiggle. It gives us 180 souls, not much, but free souls. I'll take it. You can avoid more fights here by just running up here. I recommend running past the giant unless you're prepared to fight it, which sometimes can be easy, sometimes can be really hard. So I don't recommend it. Just run past him. By the time he's done getting up, you can get the ring and jump off. So yeah, just pass him, get the ring, and then gotta make a leaping jump to get back. Bada bing, bada boom, we did it. And if you didn't rest these guys at that bonfire we found, these guys will all be dead on your way back. Super easy. So we got the ring we came here for. Now we can go straight to the Capra Demon. That we kind of got to work our way back to that location, which is really easy because if you've been following along and been getting souls like I've been getting souls, using your souls to upgrade like I have, and done everything that I've told you to do. Run by this demon again, by the way. Do not try to fight him unless you feel like you want a challenge or you know this part of the game easily. You can take him, no problem. Just keep running so he doesn't shock you in the back with his electricity, because he will try. But yes, if you've been doing everything that I've been doing and showing you up to this point, then you should have a weapon that's at +5, and you should have +2 on your Estus Flask. So you should be more than capable of taking out the enemies super easily on the way back to fighting the Capra Demon. So usually I like to get my strength up to, or whatever my damage ability is, up to 30 before getting Vitality Endurance up to 20. Then I'll get my damaging ability up to 40 while I get Vitality and Strength up to 40. So a little bit of a more complicated version of this game while we head back to where we need to be for the Capra Demon, which we've all seen before. So I'll talk about this on the way there. So how Dark Souls stat distribution works. Once you get a stat up to 40, it has a massive fall off in gains from returns. You can ignore those people and just run for this elevator here. That's our destination. So just run onto the elevator. They won't be able to follow you. So what I mean by that is you get a lot, when you put a point into something, you get a lot of bang for your buck. You get a lot of stats for that point that you put into something. But once it gets past 40, 41, 42, 43, the amount of bang you get for your buck greatly decreases. It falls off exponentially. Like you maybe have to put 2 to 5 points into something just to get the same amount you used to get for 1. So once you get something to 40, it's kind of like capping it off. Now, of course, once you upgrade all the vital stats that you need to upgrade, like health and endurance and your damage stat, maybe a little bit into intellect and faith and stuff to keep increasing your defenses and stuff, so you don't take a whole lot of damage in New Game Plus, because that can get bloody. Then yeah, then you can keep putting points into strength and dexterity and whatnot, because that will keep upgrading your damage. But pretty much once you get something to 40, you're done with it for a while until everything else you want is up to the level you want it to be at. So now we got to go back to the beginning section of the game. Everything will fall before your might. As you can see, doing tons of damage. These guys have no resistances. No physical resistance. They just die. So that'll make getting back to where we want to go very easy. Just do exactly what you were doing in the beginning. Just one-shot everybody. As I mentioned, if you've been upgrading things the way I've been telling you to upgrade them, they've been doing everything the way I've been doing them, these guys just melt. Even if you don't, they probably still melt. If you have like a +1 weapon, they'll probably still die in one hit. They are very beginner of the game level creatures. So it's just how they work. The guy that we skipped might be running up behind us, which is fine. Oh, you got lucky. I missed you. Because if he does catch up, we'll just kill him. If he doesn't catch up, then he doesn't catch up. Doesn't matter to me. So head back up to the next bonfire that we rested at. Obviously after the Firelink Shrine. Ow! How dare you! As you can see, they don't do as much damage to us as they used to because we got so much more health. We don't have more resistances, and because of that, I'm being just lazy and not even trying to dodge. We don't have. I mean, we have slightly higher resistances because we've been leveling up, but still, we're not like super strong. We're not Super Saiyan level yet. And as you can see, boom, that +2, easily full health. So rest at this bonfire because this is gonna be our halfway point to. Well, I mean, this is gonna be our home base, getting to the next boss. We obviously can't level up. This thing's already kindled, so nothing we need to do at that bonfire. I'm gonna take this guy out. I'm actually gonna spend some time to go show you guys the person who can sell you stuff around here, just in case. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that in the last one because I didn't bother to go do some side stuff. I kind of consider this area over here side stuff. So let's take out these guys. Come on now. No, endurance. No, endurance. There we go. I had no stamina left. I thought he would be dead. Anywho, not a big deal. Watch out for this guy here. Break through the door first, then kill him. So there's a salesperson out here. Right here. This person, if you want, you can kill him. You won't be able to buy anything from him anymore because he'll be dead, obviously. But you can get the Uchi Katana, which is one of the... I don't know if I mentioned this before or not, but it's one of the strongest weapons in the game. It's definitely in the top 5 or top 10. I think it's in the top 10. I don't think it's in the top 5, but top 10 strongest items in the game. So there you go. Yes, Lloyd's Talisman could be pretty nice. Resonance Key, you want to buy this if you are a sorcerer, otherwise you won't really need it. He also sells some other weapons. He sells a bow, which I actually kind of want. Showing guys. Oh no. We don't have any arrows. He can sell you some armor. Just one set of armor. I don't remember if it's good or not. I don't think it is. But there you go. I really want the bottomless box from him. But I think I should get a bow instead. So we're going to pick up a short bow and just get a bunch of standard arrows. Just get like 30 standard arrows. There we go. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Blah, 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 blah. So bottomless box, so you can transfer a bunch of items that you have over. I guess we technically don't need it, but I would like to get that short bow so I can show you how to get the Drake sword. That'd be actually very, very useful. And what the Drake sword is, how the Drake sword is used, which we'll actually go get right now because it's really easy to go get. It's right here. It's right where we're at. And we can also get some souls to get the bottomless box at the same time. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A little detour in the video, but that's okay. That's the beauty of Dark Souls. You can do whatever you want. Well, not whatever, but a lot of different things. A lot of different choices based on whatever you're feeling. So let's... I don't think the dragon's here at the moment. Let's get the dragon to come out. There he is. Oh god, he's gonna burn me. Get the dragon to come out. Kill off these guys. Let's get him to breathe some fire again. Because remember, we did get the dragon to leave. There we go. Because we went to that bonfire, which made the dragon leave. But the dragon will show back up. Don't think that that gets rid of the dragon forever. He's just circling around, waiting for his chance for revenge. That's all that's happening there. Alright, so now we want to equip that bow we just got. I don't have the... I can't wield it effectively. Let's see why not. No dexterity? No dexterity. Let's see what happens. So you want to aim. Move a little bit over here. Let's see what happens. It still works. It just probably doesn't do damage. So yeah, he's gonna keep doing this. You shoot him, he's gonna get all pissy. I think he doesn't do it for as long eventually. Then he'll keep repeating the process. You gotta kind of time it out though. That's the thing. Ah, fuck. Yeah, so we're going to skip this part because it's going to become very repetitive. Alright, well that's not working. I think because I can't wield it effectively, it's not doing enough damage to make the tail pop off. So I could probably get it to work, but it would take a lot of arrows. Anyways, if you can use a bow effectively, a short bow effectively, which usually you can, I just have started on a class that had very low dexterity scaling, so, or very low dexterity stat. Oh, okay. So yeah. Anywho, the reason why that sword is so good, it is a dragon sword, so it has no scaling on strength or dexterity, which is not ideal. However, what makes it so good is the fact that it has like 200 base attack, and you can get it before the third boss. Actually, yeah, before the third boss. So it's a really strong sword. I think it counts as a short sword. I don't remember. Pretty sure it's a short sword. Fuck, I was hoping I could dodge that one. Expertise, but no, it didn't work. And that's not even a word. So anywho, we need to go back past the past where the second boss was. That's where we're trying to rush off to, and I'm not really working on dodging anything, if you couldn't tell, because most of these people here aren't a threat. Even if they do get a hit off on me, it's not a big deal because they won't do enough damage to kill me. So I'm just focusing on just trying to chop them down and not actually trying to not get hit. So that's why that's going down. Now we don't have to worry about these archers above us, because if you just keep running, they won't be able to hit you. And there's not going to be any boss that we have to worry about. So we can just keep going. Dodge past all them, and now we are practically there to the place where we can use that basement key that we got a couple of videos ago. Right here, before this was locked, use that basement key. You can try to run for the dragon. That is a faster way. This way you can get some free souls and not have a chance for the dragon to set you on in an unholy fire. But it could work. It's definitely possible for it to work, but I'm not going to take that chance. Instead, we're going to go this way and unlock this door, which I mentioned is our straight shortcut from that bonfire right to where we need to be. It makes it really nice. Now we're going to go try to take out the Capra Demon, and to do that, we're going to switch this over here to the Wolf Ring. That's the ring we got in the forest. This Wolf Ring boosts your poise. What that means is that if something hits you, the chance of actually getting stunned is very low, so that you can hit them while they hit you, which doesn't sound good, but that's actually insanely vital, in my opinion, for this boss. It really helps make this boss easy. The reason why this boss that we're about to go fight is really hard is because these little dogs here, they are insanely aggressive and they stutter you very easy. As you notice, we're taking hits and not even feeling it. It doesn't matter. We're still attacking them, still killing them. The reason why that is because of this ring. Otherwise, we wouldn't get a hit off and they would stutter us. The reason why the other boss... by the way, this is where you use the resonance key to get the trainer who for sorcery. He's going to give you a lot of sorceries and stuff like that. I think they're called sorceries in this game. Anyway, there's like a twin humanity that way if you want to go for that, but there's a lot of fire carrying hollows and they do a lot of damage. So I'm not going to go fuck with them. But yeah, there's the Capra Demon and two dogs in a very small area. So while you try to dodge the attack to get into the area, the dog stuns you and you get smashed and take, if not your whole health bar, almost all of your health bar immediately. With this poise ring, you can attack the dog, get hit by the dog, and kill the dog at the same time, and then dodge the attack. So it makes the beginning of the fight, which is the only hard part of the fight, really fucking easy. It also makes killing these hollow thieves a lot easier too. Who you want to coax to come out of this door. You walk right around right here. The second the door opens, run back to the first one like I did, and then kill him. That makes it so you only have to take 2 instead of 3 at a time. That as many enemies as you can limit at once as possible, the easier the fight's gonna be. Like this one. So there's 2 dogs here at the front. We want to get their attention. We're already at the Capra Demon, by the way. That's how awesome this is. So we want to wait. He's gonna come out. If you can dodge him and then attack, that'd be ideal. But if not, we got that poise ring, so fuck him. You know what I mean? I'd say you definitely at least want 5 Estus for this boss. If you can have more than that, good. If not, well, then, you know, good luck. These doors are going to open up again. We can get these guys without fighting the dog. That's good. You'll come at me. You guys can come at me. I'll come at you. I'll definitely come at you. You want this? So all those daggers, by the way, would stun us, but this poise ring is really nice. This is the only part of the game I actually use it for. By the way, when he's doing that, that means he's going to parry your next attack. Don't get parried. Don't attack him during that time, because otherwise you're going to take a lot of damage. So yeah, this is the only part of the game I actually use this ring, but it makes this part of the game so easy compared to how hard it should be. Ow. Boom! Get chopped! So here's the armor for all those for the thief set that you start with as a thief. You can get here if you like it or want it. I don't recommend it. It's not that great. There is someone here that we can summon. Usually there's not, but this person actually wants to lend their services. We're not going to do that. I'm going to show you how to hopefully fight this boss without. So I recommend at least 5 Estus if you're not dodging well. 7 or 8 Estus is ideal. 10 Estus if you can, but that, you know, if you're taking those wolves like those dogs like I do, then probably won't have 10 Estus. So we want to kill the dogs immediately. That might happen, that might not happen. We're about to find out. So take the dog. Dodge, dodge. Come on, stamina, please. Okay, we got one of the dogs. Other dog down. Heal up. We got both the dogs down. That should make this fight a lot easier. Now we just need to dodge the Capra Demon. Use all those dodge skills that I've mentioned before. That you hopefully were practicing. This guy has slow attacks and fast attacks. You gotta find out which wind up means which. That was obviously a slow attack. This is his slow attacks. He doesn't have a lot of health. He's pretty easy to kill, especially with a +5 weapon, which you hopefully have at this point. That was a late dodge on my behalf. My bad there. Dodge. A little late on that one, but hey, since it wasn't a strong attack, that poise ring didn't make me get stunned. Dodge that, and give him a nice 2-shot. Give him that nice 2-shot. Easy boss with this ring. As you see, I only think I used 3 Estus there. So not too bad at all. 6,000 souls, very nice. So yeah, this ring right here, this poise ring, super nice to beat that boss and make this whole area just a lot easier. I highly recommend going and get it. It literally is not hard to get, especially since you can dodge the only hard enemies there. So, you know, keep that in mind. So we're going to go open up another shortcut before we go to the next section of the game. And after we do that, we will be done for this video. I think I'm going to do one more today, but that's not important for you guys. You don't really know that. This person right here is can be very useful, and we'll actually have to probably buy one off of them. Because we didn't pick one up earlier. Buy one of those, buy 2 of those. These are the blooming purple moss. It helps reduce toxins, what you want to use for it. This one cures poison. This one cures bleeding. Which we saw the dogs were kind of bleeding us up, and the assassins were making us bleed. We'll build up bleed, but they didn't actually make us bleed out. You'll lose a huge chunk of health if that happens. So bleed's kind of the hardest one to deal with, in my opinion, because yeah, but toxin does way too much damage. So, see, if you don't know where this shortcut is bringing you yet, here you go. back to the Firelink Shrine, way down there. I guess we'll do this guy if he wants to come at me. If he wants to come at me, we'll deal with this guy. Come on. Come on, do it. Alright. So, yeah. So, that was how to make the Capra Demon easy. All you have to do is go to the forest, get that ring. Capra Demon is easy mode if you've learned how to dodge his attacks or have a shield that's strong enough to block his attacks. In the next episode, we're going through the depths and dealing with the next boss, the Gaping Dragon. I will see you guys next time.